Hi, Sean Huckster here. Welcome down the Mighty Max rabbit hole. And I call it that because a while ago I was not collecting Mighty Max and now I have way too many. I did go down the rabbit hole. Today we're going to look at Mighty Max Slays the Doom Dragon. This was one of the early sets as well, and I think it was one of the first ones. I don't know what the order of production was, but it seems like Polly Pocket compacts were relatively simply shaped, and it seems like this one is also fairly simply shaped. But you know, in its silhouette and detail, these get much more complicated as we go along, as you'll discover if you stick with these videos. So what we have is a green Doom Dragon, and the skin detail is pretty good. You got a lighter green detail coming down the forehead and nose where the Mighty Max logo is. These two yellow eyes are actually part of the interior, which is one of the great things I love about Mighty Max, is that parts of the interior form a really decent part of the exterior. You've got these teeth here with these, kind of poorly painted, rudimentarily painted blood streaks. And let's find out what's going on inside. So it turns out Max has been kidnapped. He's come through the portal. He's been kidnapped by Ravendark the villain to use as a human sacrifice. And Ravendark the villain is right here. Ravendark, all of these sets have a place for the villain to stand so you can close the shell safely. There's a little slot for his feet. Max has a little slot right here. Some of the sets have multiple slots for Max and villains to stand. This one, just the two. But, you can take them out. These remove, of course, and you can play with them, put them anywhere you like. Let's put them right here for now. And his body is articulated as well. His legs separate from the upper torso. Some of the villains are like that, and some are not. The dragon, for example, won't be. Some of the others, Max is not. Max is a solid Max. So let's look at the setting here. We have a cave, obviously. A very rocky cave with two mountain peaks here. There's a bridge going across between the peaks. There's stickers here show previous victims, poor fellas. And I think what we have here is these purple sections of the cave are probably intended to be like amethyst crystal or something, even though they're not translucent. It's pretty clear that they're purple gems of some sort. Maybe they're part of the source of Ravendark's power, because as you can see, he's kind of black and purple himself. Up top, you have clearly a cave setting. You got stalagmites and stalactites. You got the bones of previous victims, poor fellas. You got I love this. There's a coffin here with a little cross on it. Up top, you have a very much of a kind of a laboratory setting. You've got the chair here, I guess like a sorcerer's den lair more than a laboratory, I guess. You've got books up here. You've got books over here and potion bottles. You've got a little sack over here, probably has magical ingredients in it. Now, in the center, just off center, the most important part of this set is this. This is the Book of Doom. This is the book from which he is casting the spell, which he's going to use Max as a human sacrifice. Of course, Max finds a way to get away. If you read the comic strip, the set has not a lot of moving functionality, but we do have this grappling hook, which attaches from the bridge to the top deck of the shell, allowing the shell to have some stability so it doesn't fall back. And also Max climbs this rope to get to that deck. The only other movable feature I'm aware of is the gateway that opens up here. You've got these two little rocks up front by the teeth, and that just opens probably for him to escape. Since he portaled in, he probably runs out of there. Other than that, not much functionality. But then the Doom Dragon himself, of course, comes out of his lair. And the thing is about early Mighty Max sets is he's kind of cute. He doesn't look exactly very threatening, does he? He looks more like a dragon from a kid's TV show. Let's see if we can't see him here. Here we go. Anyway, he is apparently a threat to Max, but Max foils them anyway, and he escapes to fight on another day. That's mostly it for this set. As I said, the early sets are a little simpler. Boy, they do get complicated over time, as we will see if you stick with these videos. But for today, and of course the grappling hook comes down, there's a little slot in the back. The grappling hook doesn't just flop around. There's actually a perfect slot fitted for the grappling hook to go right here. What I do love about this cave is that there's gaps in the back between the floor and the wall, so like Max can fall down here. You can see there's a little area here he could fall down. The wall doesn't extend all the way to the back, which I kind of like. And these yellow, I don't know what these yellow things are. You'd almost want to say they're little volcanoes, but let's face it, they're yellow. I would have painted them orange if they were volcanic. And as you close the lid again, they form the eyes. And that is Doom Dragon. I hope you enjoyed this, and please stay around as I intend to do more of these over the next little while. Bye-bye.